Hi, welcome to the 3D surface modeling session. So in this session I will show you that how we can do surfacing in this 3D wireframe. So let's start. So that we will go to the surface tab. So in this tab we will use create option. So first of all we will use flat boundary, and we will use extrude, we will use loft. So these are the options we will use in this 3D wireframe. So first we will extrude this area because this is block. So we will select that. First we will select all the boundary which one we have to extrude, and after selection we have to go in home tab and then select the hide and unhide tab, and click here surface and then click extrude. So now it is asking to change the boundary. So we will select the chain method and we will select the boundary which one we have to extrude. So now we don't know what is the length, so we will click here height, and here you have to click right click of the mouse and click here length of an entity. So select that line. So easily you can check the dimensions, and it's done. Okay, so the next thing is how we can through this hole. We will go to the top view. So we have to through these holes, these both holes. So we will go to the same surface tab, and after that we will go to the trim to curves tab. So in this tab I will select the trim to curves, and after that I will select all the surfaces. Here you can read the instruction, you can follow the instructions also. So select the surface and press enter. So select all the surfaces and then say end selection, and after that you have to select curves. So first and second, these both curves we have to trim. So select the indicate the area to keep by selecting the surface to be trimmed. So indicate the area which one you want to keep. So we have to keep this area. So we will click on this and slide the area we have to trim in this area. Okay, so as you can see very easily we trimmed this area, and as you can see this area looking blank. So what we will do, we will create a surface on this area. So we will go to the surface loft option. We will click on the loft and select the loft contour. This is the first and this is the second. The distance is different, so we will unselect it and we will create a curve, or we can give the manual distance. So what we will do, we can also use the draft option. So we will use draft option, so we can give the distance. So I will select this one and this one, and then okay. So now it is going outside, so we will go to the direction side and we will select the opposite side. So the distance is very much higher, so we will minimize it. We will select here 19. Okay, this one is 15. Okay, it's looking good, and it's also matched with that surface. Okay, so now it's this area is looking filled. Perfect, it's like solid. So the next thing is we will create these area surfaces. So first what we will do, we will select these curves. No, okay, and this surface, this curve, and go to the height tab, and we will trim this area. wireframe tab and use divide and delete option. So select that area. Now we will use trim and extend option, and we will say trim one entity, this curve, trim with this curve. I think there is some problem, so we will go to the right view and we will active the C plane in right view, and again we will try it, this curve with this curve, perfect, this curve with this curve. Okay, so sometimes it gives error, so you can select the construction plane, so it will not give you the errors and all. Hide and surface, and then click here. What we have to do, we will use extrude command. Okay, and if need, you can select the curve also, so that will be very easier to create that. I will select this curve, so we can check the width also, surface, and then extrude. We will select this curve. Okay, so we don't need that, so we will select by extrude, and we will do Windows selection, so we can select the both entities in one time. No, we need to do it individually. No problem, we will do it individually. Select this curve. Okay, but we need this in right side, so we will click here opposite side and we will trim that area. That's not so much critical, we will trim that area. So we will go to the wireframe tab, we will active the wireframe view, and we will go to the same trim curves. Select all the surfaces, select the curve. Okay, indicate the area which one you want to keep. Okay, it's looking good, and we will create two curves here. It is going in center, so we will say here 3D mode. Okay, surface, and then we will use loft tab. Select the first curve and then select the second curve. We will change the direction and then okay, done. And the next thing is we have to create curve here also. I think the distance is, we need to maintain the distance again. We will do here undo, we will do it again. Okay, so we will select hide, surface, extrude this curve, opposite side, go to the home tab and then unhide it and give the length. So the length is, this is the length, so length is 12 mm. Okay, so now we will trim this surface by this curve. So go to the right side view. So I think C plane is already active in right view. So select the surface, trim two curves, select all the surfaces, hand selection, and then select the curve. Okay, and select this area and then say okay. So it's done, and now we will create surface on that area. So in one shot we can use this option, so that will be easier. So first this one and this one. Okay, it's looking fantastic. And now what we will do, we will create this curve, create the surface by using loft option. No, we will not use loft option. If you will use loft option, then it will create a single surface, so it will not merge with this surface. So we will extrude it manually, single this one, and we will extrude. We will give the direction this side. The distance is, I think, 12 mm. Yes, perfect. But we don't need this. It should not be patched. It should be open. So we will go to the surface and drop tab. Select this one, and then OK. And the distance will be 12 mm. It's looking good. I think there is two surfaces. Okay, sorry. So now we will patch this area, flat boundary. Select this curve, and then say OK. So now it's looking good. And what we will do, we will mirror this surface from here to here. Why we will create it again? We will mirror these surfaces. So transform, and then mirror from this center, and y axis, no, x axis, select the point. Okay. X and y, no. No problem. We will create that surface, and then we will go to the draft option, select this curve. Okay, opposite side. Okay, this curve in the same side, and simple we will create the flat boundary, this curve, and then OK. So now it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking perfect. I think here should be a surface, so we will use draft and click here. Perfect. Now it's looking good. Yes. So the next one is this area. So same process we will do. We can use loft option also. This curve and this curve. Okay. And this curve and this curve. Okay. Sorry, the direction was wrong. We will do it again. The main thing you have to notice, the direction should be same, so we will change here reverse. And the last thing is flat boundary. Just select these both curves and then say OK. So simply you can patch that area. So it's looking fantastic. We will go to the surface tab, home, and then hide. If you want to give a color, you can change the color. I will make it white, and I will give the metal view. So it's looking good. So all the thing done very easily.